This is Harlem.
What do you think? They could run.
Doors closing. Owen Park is next. Doors open.
Millennium Building, followed by the Fairmont Hotel. Notice these two cars parked here on the right. Black, four-door sedan with an LY plate. That means it's a new Rosie Roosevelt, LSD to Michigan. In this one small section of Grand Park is Millennium Park. Over here on the right, second tallest building in Chicago, as the sign says here on the right, the Aon Center, second biggest building. Followed by Prudential One. This is what we call Maroon One. And here is Bourbon Court. Bourbon only goes by one street where this car is turning from Randolph to Lake, but it separates Brew One from the Millennium Park Plaza. Across the street on the left, southwest corner, is the Cultural Center. And we go downstairs into the Bezamete for the Metro Electric. Here on the left is that diamond-shaped building, Smurfit Stone, right there at 150 North Michigan. So you know Dash, and now along Mag Mile, it's now 130 East Michigan. The building there is the 401 North Michigan, followed by the Tribune Building, which may sell the Cubbies, the omnibus Majoros. Notice Illinois, where this flatbed truck is turning, he's going right into City Park Plaza. Here is the Park Millennium, the Hotel Intercontinental. Hotel Intercontinental. Grand Avenue runs underneath us, and across the street you have the North Bridge, right there by Grand Avenue and the Marriott Hotel. Now you notice 12 cab 2230. He dropped off the fare. He's only allowed the expeditious loading and unloading of passengers along the bus. Now it's just known as the Inn of Chicago Mag Mile. Inn of Chicago Mag Mile. Straight ahead up to the right, next corner there at Fairbanks, you see that rust-colored building? That's Time Life. Don't worry, we'll see it later. Now we're going to hang a left there on St. Clair, which runs from Illinois to Superior. Notice here your one-way streets, like it says on your green sheet. S/B, southbound, and /B, northbound. E/B, eastbound, and W/B, westbound. Ohio is east, Ontario is west, and we got two for the Lou right here on the corner. Courtyard by Marriott, Mag Mile, and on the other side of the street, the Red Roof Inn. Cab 634, he's playing both sides, playing the Wyndham Hotel. Next corner, Huron. Who's on? Huron. And we have the Radisson Hotel here on the left, with cab 3976 playing that, another one on the other side. Up and up, looking off one of the two, the top of the hood, or the trunk, I should say. And right in front of us at 166 East Superior, the Affinia Hotel. In the textbook, it looks like St. Clair goes through, but as you can see, it does not. Because going through, we'd be crashing into that lobby. Now we're entering what's known as North. It's a warning sign. Now we're going to hang a right here on Mag Mile. And the yellow building straight ahead as we make the turn is the Park Hyatt Hotel. And these two buildings on both sides of the street, one is the water tower on the left, the one on the right, the pumping station. They no longer serve their purpose, they're strictly tourist attractions, because both of them survived the Great Chicago Fire, October the 8th, 1871. Notice here on the right there's a little sign, blue sign with gray letters. You gotta look at it sideways. And it says Looking Glass, because in the pumping station is the Looking Glass Theater. This tall building over here on the right is the Water Tower Place. And along Meg Mile, this is a shopper's nirvana. Where you meditate on what you're going to buy for the holidays. You put on your fantastic plastic, and hopefully by March, April, when Easter time rolls around, and the Easter bunny comes jumping and bouncing down Mag Mile, all your bills will be paid off, and then you start again. It's a never-ending cycle. The building on the west side of the street is the Fourth Presbyterian Church, and the one here on the right, John Hancock, the third tallest building in Chicago. Here at Delaware is the Westin Hotel on the right, and on the left, Bloomingdale's at 900 North Michigan. Okay, the Drake Hotel is up here on the right in Walton, Michigan. We give that to Michigan because it extends all the way up here. The cab stand is over here on the right. That's what we call the Velika Track. And up over here is the Molly Track on East Lake Shore Drive, which has a canopy, but it's not a cab stand. It's strictly a pick-up and drop-off spot. On the west side of the street where you see that beautiful reef, that's the One Mag Mile building at 980 North Michigan. Note the signs. Is the Hook Beach work from Memorial Day to Labor Day. All the beautiful people congregate. Right now we have the joggers, the jaggers, the bicyclists, and the dog walkers. There ain't too many of them either because of the storm watch coming in. The shit should hit the proverbial fan late afternoon. Rain, sleet, snow, oh, it's gonna be fun. Slipping and a sliding. All the Democrats got their salt trucks ready, standing by. I heard that on the 10 o'clock news. The ancient and holy order of Democrat will be out splitting the thing. We will see the lagoon, the Lagoonie, Lincoln Park Lagoon, which leads over to Diversey Harbor, the inner harbor, which is over here on the right. Diversey is 4 blocks north of here, 2800 north, 24. Now here's Cannon Drive. As I say, you go to the left to the south, you're going to pay to get out. Over here to the north, no problem. And over here on the right, you see the Peggy Notified Nature Museum. Anytime you have a routing question, that's one of the points of interest when you're coming off of Fullerton. We're going to hang a left here on Stockton. Cannon connects with Stockton just before Diversey. Now Lincoln Park West goes from Fullerton south 4 blocks to Armitage and takes a dog-leg turn to the right. Do not confuse LSD West with Lincoln Park West. 2 separate entities. One's from a little bit past Diversey, north of Belmont. The other one's Fullerton south to Armitage. A big difference. Going up a mile apart. On the left, the conservatory, one of 2 that we have in Chi-Town. And this is the Lincoln Parks Conservatory. Over here to the right, you see on the canopy it says 2300 Lincoln Park West. How about that? It's one of the 100 routing questions you'll be getting on your second week in geography. From the Drake Hotel to 2300 Lincoln Park West. Guess what? We just did it. Out of Walton, the Michigan northbound LSD, exiting at Fullerton to the third light, hang a left 1 block south to lot. That's how you do a routing question. Cheers. Yeah, one of the 3 freebies in the entire United States. Doesn't cost you a dime one to go in and see the zoo. Freebie. Dog walkers out, as you can see. Hard-working dog. Be on week number 2. And there is the Parkview Hotel. Used to be the Lincoln, then it was Days Inn on the Park Gold Coast, then it became the Gold Coast. Now it's the Parkview. Who the hell knows what it's going to be next year? Anyway, we're going to hang it right here on LaSalle Drive. LaSalle Drive swings out of LaSalle Boulevard and goes all the way east. You can turn into Clark, you can turn into Stockton, you get over east, you hang a right here on North Avenue, West Allston. But it used to be called the Historical Society. A lot of people joked about it and called it with Laramie. Laramie is 5200 west. Larrabee is 600 west. But only from Erie, this is 50 north, to the Wizard of Oz Park, where Lincoln Avenue comes in. And it changes its name to Geneva Terrace. Up to Fullerton and beyond. And downtown, it's called Jefferson. So there's a street with 3 different names. Jefferson, Larrabee, Geneva Terrace. And it's not uncommon for streets in Chicago to have more than one name. And there's a classic example of one. Now next Monday, when you come in for your textbooks, your first 3 days are utility poles. You see the banners, Steppenwolf. And right across the street from the Wolf is the Royal George. So up here by Halsted, North and Clybourne is known as the Off-Loop Theater District. And now we're going to hang a left YMCA. Cubs Care Park over here is going to get we're doing over as well. Donated by the pretty small. So now we're on the Clybourne corridor right up here on their second light, which is Orleans. And up to Superior. Repeat it louder. Central hearings, exactly. Here's where you come for a hearing. When you get written up for a violation of Roscoe rules and regulations, you come over here to Kangaroo Court. Okay. We approach. Let's make the Tribune. Hail Tribune. And we have Chicago and Halsted. Halsted is 1 mile west of the state. Chicago is 1 mile north of Madison. All these buildings were once factories. They've been converted into office space and condominiums. It says on your green sheet, if it says it, Chicago Center for the Performing Arts, scratch it out. It's no longer here. Where here is now is Butcher, Baker, and the Candlestick Maker. Right here in Chicago Avenue meets Ogden and Milwaukee. Milwaukee goes southeast to northwest, whereas Ogden goes northeast to southwest. And they both cross right over here with the thin blue railing of the CTA Balloon Line station. Sections off from Milwaukee, only to reconnect. And your choices could be Clybourne, Lincoln, Elston, Archer, South Chicago. And of course the correct answer is what? Elston, right. The questions they ask you are multiple choice, so the right answer is right in front of you. One answer is correct, one's close, two way out in left field. Oh, there's a cute looking hard-working dog. Oh, spot. three chances to get an 85. With us, we're a score. Believe me, we only need 70 with us. Over here, 85. You got a routing question, notice 121, odd number east side of the street, you're facing north. northbound on LaSalle to either westbound Randolph, eastbound Lake, or LaSalle, keep going north over the bridge of the ground to South Chicago. As you can with the U and head south. Where LaSalle ends, that's why we call it the Grand Canyon, because it's kind of narrowing through tall buildings. It has the banks, the tax cheats, the accountants as the tax cheats, the lawyers, the brokers, stockbrokers, such nefarious rogues as Dewey, Cheatham and Howe, Sherman and Burnham, Dodge and Buckham, Ditcham and Hyde, was remembered as Jackson and LaSalle. Here on the right by Mickey D's. LaSalle Street does not go through to Van Buren from Jackson. It's blocked off, strictly a pedestrian walkway. And now we're going to hang a right on Clark and hit up angular shape. That's the house with the many slammers. The Federal Metropolitan Correctional Center. Right up here at Van Buren and Clark. Look over here to the right, to the west, at LaSalle, the first light. You have the Board of Options. 141 West Van Buren for the options, and the Rock Island Metro train station. 2 for the loop. So Walton, 930 north. Clark, a one-way south from Walton. Any diamond-shaped sign, isn't it? And we have the Chicago Public Library, Harold Washington Chicago Public Library, which goes from Congress to Van Buren, State to Plymouth Court. Drop off on State, Plymouth Court, and Van Buren. Not on Congress, you can see over there, where it says I-290 to 9094, an arrow. And then a P with a kind of a slash through it. That means no parking. You don't want to park. Traffic goes flying by here. You'll cause an accident. That's why they give the address for the Harold Washington Chicago Public Library is 400 South, Van Buren and State. Van Buren on the south, Wells Street on the west. That constitutes the loop. Downtown goes from Halsted Street to the lake, Lake Michigan, and from Division Street, USA, to Rosie Roosevelt, which we'll see very shortly. Speaking of Roosevelt, this is Roosevelt University here on the left. The main entrance is over on Michigan Avenue at 430 South Michigan. And over here on the right looks like we have the Ira Nicky Harris Family Hospital. I don't know how hostile they are, but apparently that's the building here. It's not in the textbook, so I don't know if we're going to put it in or keep it out. But anyway, here's where it's at. They call it South Loop. Over here on the left where it says Walgreens, from 12th Street to 14th Place. There's 2.5 blocks. Place follows street. To a bookshelf Robinson hangs out at Jackie Gleason character. West, Morgan. Up in Wrigleyville, it's called Sheffield, 1000 West. Page 84 in the textbook will ask you, what does Morgan Sheffield have in common? Answer, 1000 West. What does Oak, East Lakeshore Drive, and Augusta Boulevard have in common? 1,000 North. Augusta begins by the north branch of the Chicago River, west to the city limits and beyond. Augusta. Saw Oak, East Lakeshore Drive. Page 1 of the beginning of the trip. Here's another angle straight, Blue Island, where these three cars, truck, two cars are taking the left, by the southwest. Building here on the right, St. Ignatius High School. Iggy the Piggy. There's the CFD Hazmat truck. Racine 1200 West. Now you know 1,000 North, 1,000 West. 1,000 East, give you a hint. Very popular in Hyde Park. You might want to mark this down. Ellis. E-L-L-I-S. Very important street in Hyde Park. We'll see it next week. Ellis, 1,000 East. Notice though, when we were downtown, there was no 1,000 South, was there? Nah, it doesn't start until Canal Street. 1,000 South is Taylor, T-A-Y-L-O-R, from Canal West. How about that? Remember, we went from 9th to 11th on Wabash. Same as you would on Clark State, Michigan.